Welcome to the first episode of بتاع تجميل podcast. It's great to have Mr. Valerio Matano for our first episode, the founder and CEO of Promotalia Group. It will be a fantastic opportunity to share some experience in the aesthetic business field.
Karim, thank you for inviting me.
Come va?
Tutto bene.
Me and my team be honored to have you for our first guest, okay, during your birthday leave. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's dive to our conversation. Can you share with us your journey in aesthetic field and how did you start Promotalia?
Yes, this one is a long story. That's up a long time before. I was very, very young and I was a student in university, but I was even as a good, football player. I was a semi-professional that, I invest a lot of time to play to football. My father, that time was very happy that for him lost time instead to study to play football. And this one always was a relation is not very good with my father. Until one day I had a big fighting with him and I left home when I was very young. Of course, in Northern Europe, you leave the house for 18, when you have 18 years, it's normal. But you can imagine 35 years ago, left the home when you are 18, especially in Italy, where the people live, with mom until 40.
Yes.
You understand? It's not was totally the correct way. And, what out of the home without money, what I need to do. Of course, you start, immediately to see which kind of job I need to searching. And I open just a magazine to see which kind of opportunity I had at the time. Well, I see a lot announcement like bartender, okay, I don't know, but or other one like, it's dog sitter, it was several. But one catch my attention. It was, it's a seller in the medical beauty industry. At the time, I not know what to mean seller and not to know what to mean medical beauty industry. But I liked the title, and I was there to visit this company. This company was just open 2 days before for some guys that was a little bit more older than me, but anyways, even young. And I started to work in this field with this small company. Of course, the market, imagine 35 years ago, was really in the startup. Was totally different market. Not exist, the medical aesthetic doctor was general doctor that in the state, it's start to make some kind of beauty. In the startup, it was very difficult, very, very difficult because doctor not to know what I need to do for the aesthetic. Not exist at that time the school for medical aesthetic or some academy or some training. It was very, very, very startup of the market. But, after years, we understanding that, you need to explain yourself to doctor what I need to use, the products. This was very important to understand the methodology and after explain the doctor. This was step by step, the start. After 2 years, 3 years that I was in this company, I start to sell a lot. I will be very friend with the doctor. A doctor even call me, if I need to buy some other things. Because when you start to not to sell, but to teaching someone what you need to do, yes, people believe in you. Okay, and it's if you start to see what you need to do for make business for him believe totally to you. And this is a credibility that even now Promotalia, have in the hands. Never we sell. We give the opportunity to have a kind of business and the range of opportunity for make, different this medical beauty industry. After, that I start to 2-3 years that I make a good volume of business because I understand that I need to teaching. It's, I sell my small car in the time, very small car, for pay the fees notary, for make the fees Promotalia Group, that anyway have at least 32 years, that is, I founded this one 32 years ago. And to be honest, today Promotalia have a lot of office around the world. Okay, it's we are in Dubai, Miami, London, and so on and so. But the first office of Prometalia was a box for parking, garage. It was a garage that, was there, the startup. It means that this company was built step by step, with a lot of work and with a lot of sacrifice.
Okay, so you believe that one decision can change your life?
Of course. This I need thanks this fighting with my father, because maybe if not fighting, anyway, my family was a good family. Anyway, it's money. Why I need to fighting? The fact that I was out of the home very young make me, to teaching. I was in the university, but at this point teach me the most strong university in the life, the university of the street. You need to fighting. This is the good point.
That challenge, you mean?
A challenge, yes, of course.
Okay, so we'll back again for the aesthetic field. As you know, it's a trendy little bit. Okay, so now which trend did you see the aesthetic field look like?
Yes, of course. Now it's in our medical aesthetic market. Now we open new gate. What I say is regenerative medicine. Now we start to make more regenerative. Until today, for example, the filler, hyaluronic acid, still now I call it classic product because all people do. But now it's a little bit out the fashion. It's people don't want to more be overfilled. You want have a regeneration of the skin. This is very important. For this reason, we start a lot of time before with PRP, that you know very well. But now we go ahead in the with the idea of stem cell, and the more actually now is exosome that it's take this idea. Even the polynucleotide that we are in the market now, it's open the new gate like regenerative medicine. This is the step. We go in other kind of sphere of medical beauty industry.
And then how do you approach to develop new product for your clients?
Yeah, of course. Personally, I have a huge knowledge about this market, but I am lucky too because I travel a lot. I travel a lot from east to ovest to west of the world, and I meet a lot doctor. I meet a lot of science. I listen the doctor what with the expectative. I understand what the customer, the doctor wanted. And this for me is a range of information. And I went back in my in my factory, in my Prometalia. I sit with my team to discuss the different opportunity, because the traveling is very important, because you can understand what is very important, the whitening in Asia, what is very important whitening in South America. All country you want to be young forever or beauty, but have different expectative of beauty.
So future of aesthetic medicine, what do you think about it?
Regenerative medicine is we go ahead to the stem cell. Of course, we have ethical, problems about this one, about the law, about the certification, but we go, for me, the regeneration, the medicine regenerative.
Okay. Then, these days, okay, what do you think about the technology and the AI can support the aesthetic field?
Yes, of course. AI is very important, and I think that we can divide AI for three kind of subject of our industry. Because for the company like me, it's very important AI for even for the production, even for understanding the technical formula, because you can see with a lot of data, you can see connect with a lot of data, you can understand even if formulas work well or not well. Second one, it's very important always for the company, for the marketing, because anyway, give a lot of data, you can mix with our influencer, with our social manager, with the planning of the campaign, even with some influencer. And even for customer service, because this is very important, because it can helping for the customer service for the company. Okay, for doctor it's very important too, because for doctor it's very important because in case of diagnostic, okay, it can show for the customer what will be the result. Okay, you can see what is the possibility, what is kind of skin, what kind of real expectative the customer can have, even for the customer, because before to try, you can see exactly what they can sap. Sure, is for me is very very important to have, of course, but is managed from the normal person, of course.
Every day in aesthetic field there is trend. So how do you keep up with the challenge in changing the trend every day?
Yes, the change, you know, it's changing, of course, but it's the challenge that the most difficult challenge, if you want to this the question. When you are the owner of your destiny, depend from you. My imagine when was pandemic. Okay, pandemic like COVID, for example,
Yes.
was a big problem because if you are a good entrepreneur, if you have a good businessman, it's not depends more for you. And this was a very difficult time, but I think that even in difficult time there is opportunity for grow up. In fact, From Italia at that time is start to build, the kit for COVID tests, and anyway in the end of the year, anyway, From Italia had plus 20%.
What is your advice for the new entrepreneur in aesthetic field, but
First,
without any fighting?
no, of course. But what I say that this it's a serious business. Okay,
Okay.
you need to work very hard. You need to make you patient, work every day, and then to be you need to be happy that work that you build. This anyway is ingredients for all kind of business. The problem that because we work in medical beauty industry that is like beauty, people think that come here is make business immediately or make money immediately. Not true. It's a very serious industry with a lot investment, with a lot certification, with a lot of effort that you need to take. Very important is that you know to do something that you are happy to do.
And what giving passion for Mr. Valerio?
For me, it's about my job. Before I want to say that for me, it's I am very excited to go to work. For me, it's to follow my project, follow the From Italia project is very, very, very give me happiness. Understand? This is the point. Of course, every day you have a lot of people that you need to manage. Someone is not totally smoothie, but this you can for this very important leadership in one company.
So I would like to thank my colleague in my podcast. Okay, we have a special message to you. If you don't mind, we would like to share it.
No, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Api, tantissime auguri a te che sei il mio faro luminoso, il mio punto di riferimento, sei la mia guida, sei praticamente il mio tutto. Amico, padre, sei tutto per me. Ti amo.
Thank you. It's my daughter Kaire, and it's very, very nice message that I can translate maybe in English that I am for them everything, and I am the light of their life. This for me is very, very important, very emotional too message, because I think that even for the family, of course, but even for the company, you have to be example. Okay, if you are example, the other people you can follow you.
As CEO for Promotare, for sure you are busy always. Okay, so how do you balance your life, your business and your personal life?
Yes, I am even lucky, to be honest, because I travel a lot, and my fiancée Evangelina is travel a lot with me. It's this it's important because it's not I am passed from one city to other city. Not easy to have a relation. Plus, anyway, I take the time when I travel, even for for see the city, for have the what I like, the sport, the normal things like cinema, some hobby, and I even make several adventure. For example, if I am in India, anyway, I go to see the safari for tiger, photo of safari, of course, with respect of the animal. If I am in UK, I go to see what I can see in London, like the museum. And so for me, already I try to share the work, because I have a lot with some lifestyle that you can feel in different way.
So it's kind of for management time.
Yes, management time. Yes.
Okay, it's very important.
Very important. Another thing is very important is make a lot of sport, because sport it's a gym. Me, I like to play paddle, for example. It's play often. Even I go to gym. And so sport is very important, because you when your mind is very full of situation, even some problems. So for business, of course, The sport help you to clarification everything, and you start to see the problems in different view. This is real important to make some sport for build the most important muscle that is not a muscle, but is inside you. It means the volontà. The volontà means the determination to solve the problem.
So I have a lot of requests from some colleagues, some friends, some doctors. Okay, why Mr. Valerio always have a special Italian style?
Okay, it's from Italia means made in Italy. Even Valerio is made in Italy. Anyway, this is my style. I like to dress in several way. Even because anyway what is our life in this medical beauty industry. We are always in congress, always we are in dinner, we are always in workshop. Of course, we like to appear in elegant way.
Okay, as a delegation of CEO, life is up and down. So what is the motivation for Mr. Valerio?
But motivation, you need to discover yourself. This is very important. You need to. It's the goal. The most important thing is not to be the money, because if the money is not come, the goal is to be reach the project. Okay, if you have the correct project, the money will come. And someone asked me, what is the superhero, your favorite superhero? The problem not this your favorite superhero, not for me, but for everyone. I think that the correct superhero is to be himself.
Yes.
This is the point. You need to take the motivation inside you. This is the point. Or for the project, for the gratification that this project can give to you, for the social formation, but never for money. Money will come, but if you can follow the project.
Okay, I liked all the songs too. Okay, so there's one song for Frank Sinatra, and he said, I want to reach his unreachable star.
Yeah.
So if I would like to ask Mr. Valerio, what is your unreachable star?
To be honest, the normal person, because there is a lot of person that every day have a family, go to work, even with salary not too much. This for me is the natural, because some people is not lucky like you. In many way, I need to go, it. This for me is point that even I want to show sometimes for the people that are around me to see what is the determination. I need to have these people for finish the end of the months with the money. This is the point.
Okay, yes, totally agree with you. Then there is some moment in your life, okay, you would like to prefer to repeat it even 1 million times.
Yes, I won't say what I won't repeat. Now I will be very all my life. But with the experience that I have now. You know why? Because I will be more fast. Because I won't finish my opera. I have a lot of idea. If I be more fast, I have more time to finish.
So how can Mr. Valerio measure the success of business?
Yes, it's for me, it's the credibility that you have with your people, not because you are the owner and you pay the salary, but the credibility. You understand? The leadership real, because you know better of the other people, or because you are the example for other people. And even for the industry, that when the you competitor respect you because have the compliments for you. This is successful of your industry. Of course, I can say that if you win often, you will be antipathic. You understand? Because anyway, some people is more comfort when you are loser. This is the point. And sometimes even when you win, you are anyway alone, like if you lose. Sometimes it's equivalent. Depends for the point.
Last year, 23, 4 of May, when Naples wins a champion.
Yeah,
what was your feeling?
I think very good, because I born in Napoli and I support the Napoli team, and even my story, born in Napoli. I live in Milan, where I am in Italy, because I live around the world. But Napoli for me always, is in my heart, even the team. When I was young, when I was in the school, university, I had the chance to look Maradona. That for this reason, football was always in my blood. And of course, the May that I was in New York the day. I remember very well because I have work in New York. But I was connected with Napolitan guys all the days.
And how much Naples affecting Mr. Valerio's character?
Yes, it's anyway have even this one have some kind of effect because what they say that who live in Napoli, he born in Napoli anyway have some point more in the engineer, you understand? Because Napoli it's not easy. Now it's better, but not was easy town to be very, very, very attention for everything. I think that Napolitan have one point more. You understand? Of course, you need to go in this point in the good way. Of course, but I think that all the people that born in Napoli, it's have some point more. To be more running, you understand, more faster. And in fact, I have a lot of entrepreneur that I won't say now, but there is a lot of very important brand in the world, not in our industry, but from fashion or from bags or other kind that even is my friend that always have a huge company that start all from Napoli.
And you think like is actual learning from the school or from the market?
Yes, I think that you need to have a 3-step. School, that is important too. Street, that is almost street. It means you stay in the street. You understanding everything. Of course, number 3 is the market. If you are all the 3, you are almost invincible.
If not mistaken, Promotelis you have around 96 countries worldwide.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and you open your Dubai office since 5 years old?
At least, yes.
Okay, so why do you choose Dubai as a business hub for Promotalia?
I would say that this was in the COVID time because when in the COVID time all the world was closed, Dubai in a way was one of the unique place that was open for a meeting. You understand? For me, for years we not meet our customer, not the possibility to make a new business, and we start to make our meeting even from Asia or from Russia or from other part of the world directly, even for South America, directly in Dubai because it was open. It means that all people can fly there, of course, with the correct warning. Okay, and in this case, we understanding the Dubai in that time for us was very important. Even I see that Dubai now is anyways a big expansion because it's now really became the center of the world, and at least it's the most safety part of the world, the most safety. Okay, because now even the other nation or other continent suffering a lot about the safety. And this one was the point because we decided to open the office in Dubai, even because now it's the geopolitical after COVID. And during the war, because you have two kind of war, it's changing. And Middle East now for Prometalia is one of the main market. And for follow and helping our distributor, we decide to have concentration with the office in Dubai for follow all the Gulf here in Dubai.
Okay, Middle East now became one of your best seller region worldwide.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is the advantage to invest in the Middle East?
Yes, now it's it's Middle East. It's expands a lot. The advantage that you are safety, and that even in Dubai, it's a point for meet all the Middle East. Of course, now in other continent the situation is not very stable, and sometimes you need to think about the investment.
Usually, all over the past years, okay, and during your business, for sure you have up and down business.
Yeah.
So, what is the biggest challenge? Do you face it, and how did you handle it? But we need kind of for a story.
Yes, what I need to you need to search the power inside you. It is the point, It's the challenge, it's very important in our industry always have innovation. It will be innovator, you understand? Because when it's a lot, you have a lot of products, it start to become classic. You start to have a problem for the pricing. You have the problem for for the competition. If you invent, you are the first one in the market. At Prometalia, it is in this way. Your ways you have, you are unique. In these ways, you give the trend, the tendency. You understand? From Italia, you like to be the trendy. It started to be, the company, the other people, the other company need to see, and maybe I need to copy. From Italia, don't copy, but go ahead.
Okay, so during COVID, for sure, all aesthetic field almost it's blocked. Okay, so what Mr. Valerio think and how he passed this situation?
I told you before that it's for it was, I remember it was February. For first time in my life, it means that anyway it was several decades. It's from Italia. I have a zero invoice. For me, it was wow. And even what I need to do, I am a human. What I need to do, I am not. I can change this. So, but even there, I already told before, we decide to build the COVID test. Okay. And from step by step, in the end of the year, we was plus 20%. But this time, I remember very perfectly, was a month that from Italia with zero invoice. Was you know why? Not for me. It's not just about me. But from Italia have a lot of employer that dedicate, the own life with the family to invest, to work in from Italia. And this was my first thought. You understand that anyway we need to do some things. And that time, thanks to even my partner. We created the new kit for COVID.
I see you are referring your staff, as colleagues or team. Why?
It's very important if you are manager team. You need to be part of this team. You know what it means. That you need to be like colleagues. You understand? If you have one idea of your project, you have the condivision of the team. Not that you are the boss. I decide you need to do. I can do, but it's not the way. The most important is the condivision, understand the project, and of course you need to be the example. You need to work more the other one. Still me now, I work like my colleagues, because for me it's normal to do. This is the point. In this way, the people recognize you the leader, and you will have the leadership. This will be respect and can follow your instruction.
Okay, and how can you differentiate between manager and leader?
It's manager, it's of course some that have some kind of power until one step. The leader, it's usually the people choose the leader. What it means? Manager, you have your role. The leader, the people choose because maybe can understand it that if you follow this person, he can teach you take care of you be in safety, in comfort zone, and even can helping you for be part of the project or to reach the goal. And what I think that I consider my people, you know that my experience big one. You know that I am the first one that go to work, every day and go until the night. For this reason, people it's think that I am a natural leader, not because I am the boss, the owner, that I pay the salary, not for this one, but because a lot of people it's learn from me. I have people that it's work for From Italia for 20 years, 25, and a lot of people that it's my colleagues that after 10 years of my DNA or From Italia DNA, I moved to be a boss in some other country. I can give some example. Canada or Miami, the person that manages this continent, this person that live with me it means From Italia, it's for 10 years. It means that the DNA of the company. It's for me it's very important to have manager that know the DNA. This is very important.
And then how old is one of your staff in Promotalia Group worldwide?
The most oldest,
yes.
It's his date at least 2 months ago, and there was with me at least 29 years, and I can give even the name that rest in peace is Mr. Roberto, that he started to work with me when I opened in Napoli the first garage, because it was office. He was a witness of this garage, because him, I won't tell even this story because we respect him. Work, in one big garage where I go to parking my cars. Okay, and I saw this very elegant man that opened my door He clean my car without to say nothing. Without ask nothing to me. Okay, no, even no money. And I think the team was the boss of this big parking. Okay. And I asked, thank you, but you're the boss. I almost offense give the money. He may say to me that, no, I am not the boss. I work here, and to be honest, even not like what these people treat me. You know, it was very elegant, was very, sympathetic like person. And I say, Roberto, now I can't to take you for work with me. But when I can, immediately I move you in my office, my garage. 3 months after that I say this one, I moved here in the first office from Italia. That was a garage.
Okay, I see. Like Mr. Valerio, as CEO of one of the biggest company in aesthetic field, do you prefer the manager to be strong or kind?
No, for me to be strong.
Strong.
It's better to be strong and kind. It will be, it's the best combination. Strong and kind means be strong with elegant way. Okay, many ways strong, because business is hard. You need to be, very aggressive, of course, with elegance, and to be even correct. This is very important. Let's be correct, but strong is very important because now there is a lot competition. If you are only kind, I speak about speak about doctor, because from Italian I speak even with distributors. You understand? You need to be strong. You have to have that good knowledge. You have to be very very straight. We respect with elegance, but straight.
So mistakes can be forgiven?
Okay. If mistake is a way for grow up, yes, it can be forgiven. It's a continuously mistake, it's possible to forgive.
Over more than 500 staff of Promotalia, how can Mr. Valerio manage his team?
This is the most difficult thing.
Yes.
The most difficult, because when you manage a product you put in the storage, remain there. Okay. All person, of course, have the idea, have their own emotion, have their own thought. You understand? It's not, easy, especially because I have a lot of offices. I can stay, in all offices in the same way. But it's very important that people believe in you, believe in that in you next step. You believe that you take care the company a little bit like family, that you always maintain the responsibility. And I can say that all the Promitalia staff know that Promitalia is not be late for the payment for salary, no one day. For 32 years, the salary was paid, COVID, non-COVID, anyway, in the exact 3 days that you need to pay. It means that this one, the Promitalia, of course, even Valerio, have a huge credibility.
Okay, and how did you maintain a strong team?
Yes, strong team, I need to leave with you. What it means. Me, I am the first one that when I am the congress or the workshop, I can do all gala dinner that I want, but I prefer to go with my people. I prefer to go with my colleagues. I prefer to share my time with my colleagues. But this one in way to interactive, to be together, to have the same stimulus, to have the same vision, to have the same plan for the project. This for me is very important because it's like a changing DNA. You understand? You became all the same stuff. It's a little bit like some very important coach in the football industry. Understand that more strong is the people that they can stay with the team. It's a part of the team, not a part.
Okay, like more than 15 years, Mr. Valerio, he's still the same, okay? Like he's the first, for example, the exhibition, he's the first one attending the exhibition, and he's the last one going from the exhibition. Why? Like CEO, stay in the office.
What to say? If I can stay in holiday, not only in office, but this for me. First of all, for me, I like. For me, exciting to see the project to go ahead. And after, I want to stay with my people. I want to stay with my colleagues. I want to help my colleagues. I want to be the example. If you need to be leader, you will be only if you are the example for all the kind of all kind of the team.
Always, Mr. Valerio, introducing his customer and his client in the stand with so smiley face. You think customer service is important in static field?
It's very important. Customer service is very important. It's more important sometimes even of the product, because we work anyway with medical industry. And for this reason, we need to have, the appropriate way to, before to teach the correct methodology, not only to sell the product, even after, if the doctor or the end user have some questions, some problem, some perplexity, you give the correct and fast answer that you can.
Okay, then what is the key for success for Promotalia Group?
Well, it's the key. It's it's be only one brand. What I say, one brand, one philosophy, one team.
And such in case if you have new product, how do you are launching the product?
Yes, Promitalia have a lot of new product. It was innovator for a long time in this period. It was the first one that make the market the first absorbable threads, because this history was the first one that make the first platform in the aesthetic. But this is my word. This history with medical scientific in the Congress that you can even control. And this one was, because thanks the experience, even mine, because I have a big experience in this market, because I started when this market was zero, and even because traveling a lot, I have the possibility to meet doctors, science, and even all kind that go around our industry and understanding what is the new tender. For us, it's very important. And now you can say that all the market, we title Promitalia like innovator. That it's anyway our motto. Innovation is our obsession. This is our motto anyway.
As CEO traveling a lot might be giving kind of for depression for Mr. Valerio. So how can you relax yourself during your trips?
And, I told you before that anyway I take some time to make what I like. Even I tell you I can play paddle, for example. I can play here. I can play in Dubai. I can play in Miami. I can play easy. And one thing that I made is, I think, smartness that in some country that I go often, like Dubai or like Miami or like other kind of place, I make my personal investment like a real estate. Okay? What it means that when I am in this part, for example, in Miami, I'll give an example, I have my property and I live in my home, not in hotel. I feel like I stay at home. You understand? And for this, I have my home, I have my car, I have my things, and for this reason, it's not like traveler. You understand? I am at home. Just I don't work in Milan. I work in Miami. Where is close my office too.
So you feel home like you have your home.
Yes, this is very important because if not, you can stay always in hotel with the bags that we to move these bags. We need like Dubai. The same story. Dubai, we have the on home, that you feel at home, you're a friend, where I can go, it's like it's said to live. You like one life, you live parallel life in different city.
If you have opportunity to change your career pathway, which career you would like to prefer?
Football player. You know why? Because I like to play football. Of course, I need to be. To be start more early.
But you would like to prefer to join Napoli again?
Of course. So this was his dream.
Okay. So we will move on for my one of my favorite part of our podcast. Okay. This is called for human being.
Yeah.
Like how can Mr. Valerio and the Promotalia support the aesthetic field as scientific and research wise?
Well, it's Promitalia is made the 15% of the turnover. Promitalia invests in research. Okay, we have a lot of university that we collaboration for the new product, for even for give for investment for the training center. That that we can have people that after you want to maybe grow up and make this work, even some lessons, some university that because Promitalia even make some stage for some university student, and we try to manage in different way this story.
Okay, eyes for Mr. Valerio during our last shooting, okay, you told me like, Karim, see my scooter, so it's not balancing the light.
Yeah.
Okay, how can you organize such different
Yes,
things?
this is it's very important, because if you are the eyes for the design, for you are the eyes for to see the perfection, this symmetry. This is the way to understand a lot of things. Of course, I need to have the some border, because if not, we start to go in other kind of problem for these things. But it's very important to have this eyes, because with this eyes you can understanding and you can see the details the other people don't see. And this is a point of advantage.
Okay, so if we have borderline between comfort zone and the non-comfort zone,
Non-comfort zone.
directly.
Yes. Non-comfort zone, you can grow up. With comfort zone, never you can grow up.
Okay, like if you will go back for the story, like,
Yes. Non-comfort zone. If you my story, it started non-comfort zone. If it was comfort zone, where I need to grow up.
okay. So really would like to thank so much Mr. Valerio for such interview, and I
Karim.
hope to see you again.
Yeah, of course. It's
Okay.
my pleasure to stay with you. You know that I have big respect of you. And you know that even like from Italia, we have our broadcasting. You can even invite your network in our channel.
Okay, thanks so much Mr. Valerio.
Thank you, Karim.